Hello class, Mr. Coleman here. I want to give you a quick tour of all the safety features in the classroom and give a short explanation for what they do. Okay, so I'm going to cruise over to the door furthest away from my desk, the one with the clock above it. And over here in the corner are a number of different safety features, but there's a gray little panel on the wall right here, and this is the gas control panel. It does a number of different things. It has an area for a key where we can turn on the gas, as well as an off switch. If we were working with Bunsen burners or gas inside the classroom, and we needed to shut off that gas in a quick manner because it was leaking throughout the class, this is where we would come to shut that off. So this is the gas control panel. Located right below the gas control panel is a couple of other things. Right here we have the exhaust fan switch, which turns on the exhaust fan inside the classroom. That'll kind of get out any unwanted odors or smells that are in the classroom, especially if we're working with chemicals or burning things, or even a class dissection can create smells as well. Below that we have our class ABC fire extinguisher, and that of course is used to put out a large fire. Okay, so if I continue to move throughout the room and I move just to the right of that door where I just showed you those two features, we have a little switch on the wall right here. This is our purge switch. This purge switch will turn on all the fans in L Hall. So every single science classroom will have the fans turned on, and it's going to purge the air out of the rooms. The purpose of that is if there was a big chemical spill inside the classroom, we could get those odors out as quickly as possible. We never want to touch this purge thing, only in an emergency, because it takes the entire district to come down here and shut it off. So this is a definite emergency only switch. All right, so now I'm going to cruise to the other door entrance and show you another feature over there. Okay. Over here we have the emergency electric shutoff button right next to the pencil sharpener, and this just shuts off all the electricity and all the power in the room. Maybe we had some kind of hot plate or something plugged in and it short-circuited and created a fire or something along those lines. We might want to be able to shut the emergency power off, and so that is located over by the other door in the classroom. Cruising along, you guys are all familiar with probably one of these. Right next to the smartboard to the right, we have our eye wash station right here. Okay, and there's a handhold here, or a little hand lever, I should say, not a handhold. And so what this does is it shoots off water. You can see, let me see, all right, right there. And it leaks all over the ground, so we don't want to do that unless we absolutely have to. But the idea is that if you got some kind of chemical or something in your eyes and you wanted to get that out, you could put your head over here and this would rinse out your eyes. Directly above that is the shower. Okay, if you had a large chemical spill on you where the eye wash is not going to be appropriate, you would then pull the shower knob. All right, and as you can see, it drains directly to the floor. So by turning that on, I created a big wet spot on the floor. So once again, we only want to use these devices during an emergency. Right next to that is our large fume hood. Okay, inside the fume hood, we have things for water or gas and also electricity, and we can turn those on out here. A fume hood is a place where we might want to do some experiments where we need to exhaust the smells outside. So chemical reactions, different kinds of flames, Bunsen burners, it just all depends. If we want to do it within the safety of a compartment, that's what the fume hood is for. All right, and we'll do some stuff in the fume hood a little bit this semester as well. And so over in this corner, there's still a ton more safety features. We have, of course, right next to the fume hood, our safety goggles, which we'll use throughout the year to protect our eyes during labs where we have chemicals out that could be an irritant to the eye. Right above that is our glass container. So anytime we have broken glass or anything, it's going to go inside this container. And so sometimes that happens. We drop beakers, we drop test tubes, and we need to put the broken glass away. Next to that is what's called the chemical spill control kit. Inside there is a variety of different things to clean up a chemical spill. Okay, acid neutralizers, base neutralizers, and some goggles as well. Okay, so in a large chemical spill, we would use that container. Right below that in the cabinet, this RIP sign says fire blanket, but we do have a fire blanket inside there, and that fire blanket, of course, is used to put out a fire. It could be put over a person, or it could be put over a fire that is on the table or desk. And so throughout the room, we have these valves here, and these are our gas valves, okay, and we'll be using those this semester with Bunsen burners. And so those are the major safety features of the classroom, okay? Please make sure you're familiar with them, where they're located, and thank you.